I am going to be showing you an absolutely free way to write your script on the go, which is on your mobile phone. And in this video, I'm going to be using my Android phone. I don't know if this app actually exists for you iPhone users. I'm sorry, but if you use any Android phone, this app, you definitely find it on the Google Play App Store. So let's get right into this video. In my research up to this video, I mostly find apps that will promise you free, but it ends up not being free. And even though you can do everything for free, it's going to leave a small watermark on your script at the end. But you're going to bear with me that is minuscule. And the good part even is that you can watch an ad and then they can take that watermark out. So let's get right into this. You can straight ahead head on to Google Play Store to download this particular app. I have already done that. So when I come through all my apps here, you're going to see the name here is Dab Script. Depending on the speed of your phone, of course, it may open faster than this. And right now is displaying the sample script I tried writing before I started to record this particular video. And the good thing about this software is that it has two main parts, which is the write page here and then the read page. Those are the two key places where you are going to be dealing with your scripts. Let me delete everything so that we can all start on a clean plate. So over here, as you can see, when you open it for the first time, this is what it's going to tell you, and it's giving you some guidelines as to how you can write the script. So if you come to the right page here, it's telling you welcome to the blank page. Every great screenplay ever written begins right here. Start the scene headings with INT. So INT simply means interior. So if your scene is taking place in the room, you start with INT. Or if the scene is happening outside, it means EXT. And I have a detailed video on this using a software called CeltX, and you can click up here to watch that particular video, even though I recently released another new video which uses TrailB. This is not about the software itself, but in terms of script writing, formatting, you can watch that particular initial video on CeltX to truly understand how scripts are written. So if you read this particular small summary they do have here, is using that same format to write this information. You now write the location, which in this case is writer's room. Then you have the dash, then you write day. That is how we write the heading for a scene. Then after that, you go ahead to write the description. Then after that, name of the person speaking. And then those you see in the parentheticals, or what we call the brackets, those are the feelings that the actors or things that the actors are supposed to feel. And if you're following all of my teachings on script writing, you know that I discourage that don't do this too much, because mostly your actors may not be happy because you are simply telling them what to do. So for example, if the writer here is saying this is gonna be fun, you leave it to the discretion of the actor or the director to know that, okay, if they understand the context of those lines, as professionals, they will already know exactly how to feel just by looking at the lines. Remember in the beginning, I said it has two interfaces, the read interface and then the write interface. So now look at the difference. Once we click on the write interface, look at the formatting here. It has written everything, but it doesn't really take them to the specific places, because some of the texts are there. They are supposed to be formatted to the left. Others are supposed to be formatted to the middle. Others are supposed to be in caps and all that. If you write them over here, you are not going to see it appear exactly that. That is in the right menu. But once you are done writing, and then you just flip over on your screen to the read side. On the read page, you realize that this is now formatted to look exactly as it does in the professional world. And so you can see the difference. Switching back and forth, this is how it looks. And then in the read page, this is how the main script actually looks like. So that is basically how you go about using the software. So for example, let's come back to the write page. And once I begin to write, all this sample text will disappear. So let me just say EXT. And as you can see, it's also automatically correcting it, because EXT, all these things are supposed to be in caps, but I wasn't writing in caps. And as you saw, it automatically changed it to caps. So exterior school, and then we have our dash, then we say daytime. So that is day, right? So immediately we click on enter, we go down, then we start to write the description. So maybe we can say, okay, so it has decided to give us the correct writing down here, suggestion. So we click on it, exterior school day. So what I've realized is that with this phone software, it doesn't delete the initial one. So if it gives you a suggestion, all you need to do is to go back and delete the first one that you manually wrote that may not have followed the exact formatting. So we come down, then we say school children are playing in the field, right? So we introduce our first character, Amma, a young girl in her early 20s, is standing on a bench. Then we end it there. So the next thing we want to do is that we want Amma to speak. And from my experience, if you write things right under the first text, it has a problem reformatting it for you. So always make sure that you are using double spacing in between before you write the next thing. That way the software is able to tell exactly, okay, this is a dialogue, this is whatever. And it will all make sense when we go to the read page. So let's give one space. So that means clicking enter twice. And then we come here, then we write the character name. So the character name will be Amma. So what does Amma say? So the dialogue will be, I will jump. I will jump. So we press on enter. Then maybe we write another description. All the students begin to panic, right? All the students begin to panic. Then maybe Kojo, that's the first time he appears in the script, so let's write it in caps. Kojo, a young, handsome guy, steps forward. Then now Kojo has to say something, so let's enter twice. Then we write his name, Kojo. So what does Kojo say? Kojo says, please don't jump. We still need you. Okay, so we enter twice and then Amma once again. And as you can see, immediately I tried writing Amma, it suggested the name right away. So let's click on Amma, then we continue writing. Amma says, no, that's not the impression I have. You guys don't like me, and I better just end it all. So this is basically what we've written so far in the right page. So when we just swipe on it to go to the read page, as you can see, this is actually formatted like a professional script, but we are writing this on our phone. Isn't this truly amazing, guys? So that is exactly how you go about using this particular software to write your scripts on your phone. So when you are done, still on the read page, all you need to do is to click on this particular dots up here, and then you say print and PDF. So immediately you click on print and PDF. It's going to bring up this window trying to ask you to, just as you have, let's say on your computer, it's showing you letter, one copy, page size and all that. So we click over right here. So save as PDF. So we do save as PDF, right? And then we go ahead to tell it exactly where we want to save. So in this particular case, we click on the PDF button over here. And then it's telling us to give the script a name, then choose the location where we would want to save it. So let's say we want to call our script the school girl. Then probably save it somewhere else. In my case, let me open this particular side. Maybe I just want to paste it over here. Then is the school girl. Okay, so let's just save it here. And then voila, we are done, completed. So to look for it, just as you do on your phone, so let's go and look for it as to exactly where we saved it. So I go to my file session, then just wait for it to load. And then after loading, I open my internal storage, and I know that I didn't save it in any other folder. It's just here in the internal storage. So let's just keep going, looking for the school girl. So the script is right down here, the school girl PDF. We click on it and then we wait for it to open. Sorry, my phone is a little bit slow. There's so much going on. And as you can see, voila, this is the script, and we can zoom it in. And this is professionally formatted. However, as I said in the beginning, when we zoom in very close to the edge of the paper, it's written there that this was actually made for Android. And The name of the software is the dubscript.com. But hey, outside of that, if you don't really mind having this is an absolute free way of writing a script on the go on your mobile phone. So explore this thing further. Let me know exactly the things that you people will be able to create with this particular app. Like I said, it's in the Play Store. And if this is your first time of seeing my video, welcome. This is African Amaze channel. Over here, I do talk about cinematography, photography, editing, and all its related branches. If all this sounds interesting, I do much appreciate it if you do click on the subscribe button. Please make sure to turn on the post notification bell so you are notified anytime I drop awesome content like this right here from the continent of Africa. And if you don't want to use your phone and you do have a computer around and you want another free alternative for you to be able to write a script on your computer, click here to watch my video on Trailby, and trust me, you'll be up in speed and writing. And on the other hand, if you also want to learn details of script writing, click here to watch this particular one exactly on Celtex. But it doesn't matter the software, it is the content. Until next time, as always, guys, keep practicing filmmaking. Peace out.